Hello and welcome back to Cataloguing My Collection. I'm here with part number 10 and I've finally done 2007, which I think is the first year in this book that is across two pages that are next to each other, not on the back of a page. 2007, pretty cool year. We're still continuing. 2007's a year where I am planning to buy all the figures. As you can see, I've been on that. Like I said, I will mention when it gets to years like 2015, for example, where it's only select few out of them all that I'm after. Anyway, we'll get to the laptop in a minute. 2007, pretty cool year. Release of the Ultimate Collector Series Falcon, the first edition, which is a pretty cool set. You know, stuff like the Hoff Echo Bay doors, the walking AT-ATs from that year. You know, some pretty cool stuff. Let's jump over at the laptop. Alright, here we are over at the laptop. And a cool fact about 2007, first year with the Battle Droid, that's a battery warning. Battle Droids have the correct shaped arms, you know, got some Rebel pilots and updated colours. Stormtrooper, Shock Trooper came out, it was a pretty cool one. Super Battle Droid came out in their proper colours. You know, some interesting minifigures. Not the least, where is he? He's down here somewhere. You know, we've got the Grievous again. The gold chrome 3PO, which was, you know, in there for the 30th anniversary of Star Wars. Most of the sets were marketed that. In fact, all the sets were marketed that way that year. Boy Anakin, Naboo Pilot, you know, Kit Fisto. He came out for the first time in 2007. Updated record, the white C3PO, which is called K3PO, a pretty cool one-off minifigure. They did do an update one of those actually. Shadow Trooper, Probe Droid. You know, kind of basic stuff, but some pretty cool stuff nonetheless. And of course, figures from that UCS Falcon. So yeah. So I'm planning to come back later today with the 2008 stuff. And trust me, 08 is one of those years that I have pretty much cleared out for the most part. Maybe with the exception of one or two minifigures. I'll see you with that. I'm also going to be live at 4 PM for anyone who's interested.